Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm so excited to be doing my how I edit my Instagram pictures video, how I plan my feed. I'm going to be telling you all of my tips and tricks, my secrets, all the apps I use, my favorite filters, how to plan a cohesive feed, all of my tips and tricks basically. I get asked this all the time. Honestly, I love watching these videos. I love finding new tips, new tricks, new apps. I just find it so interesting. Instagram can be so fun. You don't have to think too much about it. You don't have to stress about it. So before we jump right into that, I'm so excited to finally announce that the Signet collection phone cases are here. They're in stock. I'm so in love with these babies. Oh, I will leave them linked down below. We actually sold out of our first round, and then we placed a rush order with our supplier to get them in again, and now they are back in stock. They are also on sale for Boxing Week. The sale ends this Friday. They are on sale for $25 instead of the usual price of $30. So if you want to pick one up, definitely check that out because it will be going back up to full price on Friday. So these cases are all designed by us. You will not find these cases anywhere else. The quality of these cases are just beyond amazing. We went through so many suppliers before we finally found the ones that we went with. Honestly, quality was something that was really important to us. We were not comfortable selling these cases until we were 100,000,000% happy with them, and I could not be happier with them. Honestly, the quality of these cases are amazing. They are military drop tested. They will protect your phone. They have the little ledge at the top to protect it and keep it from hitting on the floor. The design is actually inside the case. It's not a sticker on top of the case, so you don't have to worry about it scratching off. We came out with 5 different cases. The first one we ever designed was the lemons. I'm so obsessed with the lemons. Then we also have watermelons. We have the peach. I can't pick which one is my favorite because it's like asking you to pick which child of yours is the favorite. You just can't. I love them all. But right now I have the peach on my phone. We have the flamingos, and then we also have the evil eyes, which you guys are absolutely loving. All of the packaging is white and rose gold. Super pretty. So without further ado, I know that was a lot of talking. Let's actually get into all of the photo editing. Okay, so we are starting on our home page. If you go into my Instagram, you can actually see how I planned my feed and what my kind of theme is. I go through phases. Now I'm kind of into the tan phase. I've been in other phases, like here I wasn't really planning it, and then here I had really bright, I guess darker colors, and then I went back into the tan phase. I was in Greece, so I wasn't really planning it. This was the tan phase again, and all that. I really only started posting regularly, I want to say here, so in March. So ever since then, I've been taking Instagram a lot more seriously. Few things I want to note about the actual Instagram app. If you want to make your list or Instagram bio a list like this, you have to actually do that on your computer. It's super simple. Just go into your Instagram on your computer and edit your bio. You can keep it like that and it'll stay on your phone. If you want to make your account a business account, so you could do the swipe up in your stories or have this email link, you actually go into your settings on the side and you can actually do that from your business settings right there. You can see that I have a photography folder right here. It has all of my favorite apps. So I have Facetune. I actually have Facetune too, which I prefer. Darkroom, Visco, Snapseed, Retouch, Unum, Afterlight, Canva, Boomerang, Kira, HypeType, Tailwind, Planoly. I have all of these. I only use maybe a handful of them, so I'll show you the ones I actually use. Also for my photos, these are going to be the photos. I'm going to show you how I edited them. So you can see this is like the original. That was the edited one for Instagram. Here, this was the edited one. That was the original. That's like completely different. Here we have the original, edited. Some I edit more than others. This is my face, and then this is the edited one. So you can see a big difference there. And then this is a big difference. This is a picture I took at my sister's house, and this is the edited one. So that is a huge difference. So let's get to editing. We're going to start with this candle. So the first thing I like to do is always go into Facetune 2. I always start with smoothing the hand or the skin. I smooth it a little bit, not too much, but I just find it makes a big difference. There we go. And then now I knew that I wanted the white to be really bright, so I'll go in with the white. There's actually a white in here, and you can actually go in and then whiten the background. Obviously, if you're going to be posting this, you're going to be doing it very meticulously and going very close around. You can zoom in actually and get really meticulous around there. So I love doing this. If there's ever white in the picture, I always whiten it a little bit because I find it just makes it look a lot more crisp and a lot more beautiful. So there we go. We also want to keep the shadow to make it look a little bit more lifelike, but it's a little bit too bright for me. So I'm going to go ahead and go into paint, and then I'm going to pick the white color and very lightly just go over it to brighten it a little bit. So for this, I think we're done with the Facetune app. So we're just going to go ahead and save it to the camera roll. Then we're going to go into VSCO. HB1 is pretty. I was using it for a while, but it's not my favorite. I go to 2 mostly. I like A6 a lot, and then I also like S2. So S2 is normally my number 1, but sometimes with a different picture, A6 just fits better with some pictures. But this time I think I'm going to go to S2, and I'm going to bring it down so you can see the difference there. So now we're going to go ahead and save that. And then we're going to go into Snapseed. Snapseed is my secret weapon, so don't tell anyone about this. But my favorite way to edit pictures on Snapseed is to actually use this tool. So you go into Tools at the bottom, you'll see this pop up, and in the middle you'll see Glamour Glow. And Glamour Glow makes any picture look better. So you can see the difference there. Sometimes you need it all the way, sometimes you don't. So it just adds like the most perfect filter on it. Also, there's other filters, like there's certain looks at the bottom that are already made for you that look really nice. So you can go through them. And then also for tools, I like going through this because if I wanted just the logo part to be let's say darker, I can just go ahead and make the actual logo part darker so that it stands out more in the picture, like so. So you can see it better without darkening the entire picture. So you can see the difference there, like so. So now we're just going to export that and save it as a copy. So to plan my feed, you can use Enum or Planoly. I personally like Enum. I just find it easier to use. So we're going to add that picture in there, and you can see if it fits. So one thing about my account, you'll notice that every second picture, I guess, is either white or a quote. And how you do that is that by after posting 5 pictures, you'll post another one, and they will always be on top of each other. So you'll post this one, post 5 pictures, post another white picture, post 5 pictures, post another white picture, and they will always be on top of each other. And then you'll always have the whites on top of each other. Always. So here, that is how I plan my feed. Now, as we saw, because I posted it as a white picture, I did whiten the background a lot more. If I was just posting it in my feed, this would be perfect. The next picture I'm going to be editing is my face. So this one right here. Again, we're gonna start by going into Facetune 2. For my face, I do like smoothing it. I find that it just makes everything look better. I don't really smooth it that much, but you can see the difference that it makes right there on my nose. Just a little smoothing never hurt anybody. Sometimes if my hair is looking a little bit flat, I will go into the reshape right here and refine it. Right now I don't need any of it, but let's say you wanted your hair to look a little bit more voluminous over here. You can still do that like over here. If you wanted to look a little bit more voluminous, you can see the difference there. Let's say you have a little bump on your nose that you want to fix. I don't have one that I want to fix, or at least not in this picture, but if you do, you can always, you know, reshape your nose like that. That's a little too much. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you're zooming in, but there you go. So we will go ahead and save that. Then we're going to go into VSCO, add the picture, and again, go into our edit. So here's A6. I like S2 again, but very lightly. Save. And then we are going to go into Snapseed. I kind of always do the same things. Open latest picture, tools, Glamour Glow. You can see the difference. Like, look at that. Without, with. It's like my best friend. It's like the best filter in the world. And that's all I'm going to do to that one. Now, editing a picture, sometimes I use this app, like the actual Instagram app, and the key to a tan theme, I just use Aiden. So Aiden will give you that tan look. I actually like it full on this one. I think it looks really pretty. And then I'll go ahead and take a screenshot of it. And I will go ahead and just crop that down. Done. Save to photos. Now, I don't like how dark the cookies are, so I'm going to go into Snapseed over here. So I'm going to go back and take the brush in the exposure And I'm going to increase the exposure to 3 because I don't want them to be that light, but I do want to lighten them. If I did want them even lighter, I can go ahead and lighten them, but I find them too light now. So there you can see the difference with the cookies. It kind of flows a little bit better. We're going to go into tools, and we're going to use the brightness here. So you can change the brightness of your pictures up or down. So here we're going to increase the brightness a little bit. I don't do this on every picture. You can increase the saturation or decrease the saturation. The ambiance is actually really nice, this app. I don't really know exactly what it does. The highlights, increase that a little bit. Shadows, you know, whatever works best. And yeah, so I think we're going to keep that like that, export it, save it as a copy. A lot of the times I take my own outfit pictures. I don't edit these too much. I just like to add a nice filter on it. So this is the final version and this is that one. I'm not going to use Facetune with this one. I'm just going to go right into VSCO and add the picture there. And then we're going to go through, here's A6, that's pretty. I also like the ease. For some of them, it'll look better. But here we can see S2 or A6. I like A6. We're going to bring it down a little bit. Now, of course, we're going to go into Snapseed, the latest image, tools, obviously Glamour Glow. Bring it down a little bit. We don't want it too much. Then we're going to bring up the brightness a little bit. Now, if I wanted to take away a color in the entire picture, let's say I really did not like the color brown in this picture, I would go into darkroom and select this right here. If I wanted to make this picture less orange or less yellow, I can do that specifically in this picture. If I wanted to make my coat look less orange, I can do that in this picture also. You can see the difference just by moving these. And I'm going to put a little bit of Aiden on this. I like coordinating, so a little bit of Aiden, not too much. By using the same filter, it really creates a cohesive theme, so that's really important. So now I want this picture to be a little bit less of a square, so I'm actually going to crop part of this out and just keep it like me. Really important is this retouch app right here. I will show you how I use it. Say in this one, I really didn't like the fact that there was this line on the floor. I don't like that line. We're going to get rid of it. So you can go into line removal and it will remove the lines for you. Okay, so in this picture, let's say I really didn't like the fact that there was this white mark on my wall. I can go into quick repair, go over that, and I'll take the white mark off. Let's say I really didn't want this light switch to be on the wall. I can go in and remove it like that, and it's gone. Other than that, Kara will give you the diamond effect on your camera. So let's say here I have the cases. So this is the Kara app on the phone cases. You can see that it just makes it really sparkly, really beautiful. Type is really good for Instagram stories. This is a little bit of a secret. If you want to, let's say, post a story of this picture and you wanted to write something, you can write like outfit of the day, and then you can go ahead and like, this is one of my favorites. You might have seen this in my videos. Now you have all my secrets. Very simple, but don't underestimate the power of a good Instagram edit. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you learned some tips and tricks on how to plan and edit your Instagram pictures. Leave all of your favorite Instagram editing apps down below. I will definitely check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to check out Signé. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!